we all know the controversy sells. So we know 3 weeks ago, Fat Joe and Jadakiss launched their podcast. Was it Joe and Jada? And they needed to find something salacious. They needed to find something that would stick to make the people want to watch it, right? We know Fat Joe, he always comes with his stories and he's always lying. But we know Jadakiss is one of the dopest MCs of all time. But in the podcast setting, they had to create some type of storm to make people want to watch and be a part of what they had going on. So what did Joe do? He started something with Joe Budden. I think he called on the phone, hey Joe, I'm gonna start some stuff with you, man. I need you to respond. We're gonna go back and forth. I ain't gonna take nothing personal, right? And it worked. Because now they have the #1 show, right? They got four podcasts now. Now they like leading. Everybody's tuning in because everybody want to see the go back and forth in the response, right? So we know that Joe Buddens, he responded. When he responded, he was real. He was like he laid it out real subtle. Like real subtle, right? And was like, I got more money than you, the Joe Budden seats. I don't know why my name is coming up in your foolishness. Man, you ain't got enough money to be mentioning me, right? I could be in Africa watching the Knicks game. Like he was really just going in, right? So when he did it, the whole, everybody turned around and see what Joe was going to say. Oh man, he just went in on Joe, right? Everybody was tuning, but let's go back and let's look at what he actually said. Let's go back and look at what Joe Budden said in response to the Joe Budden seats from Fat Joe when he said that, right? Check it out.
I would have expected Fat Joe to know that. I need more than internet fodder to ever assume that there's really beef with somebody. Me and 50 have over 20 years in. I never thought that would escalate. And if I feel like that, I just need more than some internet chat for me to feel like that, #1. #2, if you fight in the garden, you're banned for life. You're not doing it again. And if you're tough enough to fight there during a game, then, my nigga, I don't assume any of us millionaire, multi-millionaire, 9-figure people to do that at the garden. I just don't. The lights is too bright. And we there to watch a game, which is the other brilliant concept I have, which may be hard for people to grasp. But if I'm at the Knicks game, it's just because I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not there for the vanity play. I'm not there for the celeb role. I'm not there to be seen. I'm not in the record label seats. I'm not in the Kith seats. I'm not in the comp seats. I'm in the seat that I wanted to purchase, so I bought it. It's really just that simple. I'm not with all the extra hoopla out there. I'm not out here running around moving with the leverage of my management company or trying to be buddy-buddy or friendly with rappers that I'm not really buddy-buddy or friendly with. I'm the walking embodiment of standing on my own, too. And you know that, which is why you're using my name on your newly established platform, trying to get traction, because I'm the best in the biz. I recognize that, too. Lastly, I just don't know what Joe Budden seats mean, and because I have so much relationship equity with Fat Joe, I'll wait for him to tell me. I don't want to assume. On one hand, where I come from, you would want to be seated behind your enemy, if anything.
That's really logical.
That's the part I didn't follow.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to be seated in front of him. So, if he was talking about that, I don't really get it, but that's on him. And lastly, maybe Joe Budden seats just means sitting behind somebody you make a lot more than. Until we get clarity on it, we won't really know. But be clear, reimagine how y'all mention my name in some of these conversations. I make a lot more than you niggas. So, if I'm seated behind you, it's by choice, enjoying some popcorn with my baby. I say that with all the respect in the world. So, much love to Fat Joe and Jadakiss. I'll continue to support their broadcast, and hopefully everyone out there will continue to do the same. But this is a non-issue, you guys. Everybody back to work. hey, if this is a non-starter. If this ever comes to be something, then we'll address it later. But Joe and I will talk. This is non-starter. Salute to all, and go Knicks always.
Not knowing that there's 300 other rows behind, it's like you almost like disrespect those people.
But wait, dog, if I was sitting in the nosebleeds, I make more than you. Like, my seat should never come up in your conversation. If I was outside in a lawn chair watching on a fucking mobile device, my seat shouldn't come up in none of y'all conversations. That was confusing a little bit.
So everybody was waiting for Fat Joe to respond, and Fat Joe finally responded, and he said, you know, I've been friends with Joe Buddens for 20 years. That's my homie, man. We got 20 years in the game, right? And he said, I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke with Joe Buddens, right? But later on in the show, they started to really clown again. But then Jadakiss jumped in on the fray, right? He jumped in and started saying, I didn't go to the next game because I didn't want to be in the Joe Budden seats, right? So they was clowning again, making fun. And so this how the second part, when they responded, this how it went.
Yo, Joe Budden, let me tell you something. You are my friend. I know you 20 years. You've been doing this thing. You ain't send us no edible.
You ain't gotta send us no edible.
He didn't send us no edible strawberries.
You don't have to send us
anything. He ain't send us no flowers. He ain't send us no champagne.
Where did you get, for one, shout out to Joe. Why you think he's gonna send us anything after you named the seats behind the seats after him? He's saying all of this crazy
Joe
stuff.
Budden,
where do you think he's gonna send us anything?
He 800 episodes in. I gotta salute the brother. And just, we the new guys on the block. We ain't got no disrespect for Joe Budden. I think the Knicks gotta make like a trick entrance now. I don't think we could just keep coming out that same thing.
You made me not go to game 6.
You serious?
Yeah, because I couldn't get floor seats, so I couldn't go.
My
the
man
Knicks
hit me. He was in second row. He said, I feel like a sucker now. I'm in second row. I said, no, don't mind me. Those are great seats, man. I'm just talking my shit. You ain't want to go second.
I already felt like that, so we ain't going to put
So you kind of felt like, yo, I don't want to be second row.
They spoiled me with floor seats, so I can only go.
You remember the time I was in the All-Star game and they had you in like the second row, and I was like, I fought them and said,
I don't remember it. When you talking about?
I'm telling you the truth. I think it was Indiana or something.
No, Cleveland. I was right next to you.
Like, yeah, but you know who fought for you. Like, at first they had you like,
you got me
in
next
the wrong.
To you.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate
it. I went to him. I was like, yo, Jadakiss can't be over there. Like, what kind of violation is this? They got, what's my girl, the girl that sing from London? She sing incredible too. Adele, they got her courtside and all that. I started arguing like, yo, we can't have that, B. We gotta have a man courtside. We ain't doing that shit.
This guy is crazy.
Yo,
check it out.
When you want to be successful or not?
Success is shooting at
you. Want success is shooting at you. What do you want us to do?
So listen, I tell you guys, you got all these former rappers now starting podcasts, and they know that everybody's going to tune in to watch because they got a lot of stories to tell. They got a lot of, especially Fat Joe and Jada, they got like, man, 20, 25 years of stories to tell on the road, touring, labels that they were signed to, other artists that they know, collaborations. They got a lot of stories that people will tune in to watch, right? Because of the skin they got in the game. Then on top of that, they say, they come, then they got the beefs, right? They tell stories of past beefs. Listen, we in the podcast game now, the social media, the rap game is dying. It's not like it was. They're not making the money like they used to. So now they figured out they can go into these games now, and these guys don't have to bring on a lot of guests. They can tell stories themselves. They can react to things that they see online. They can talk about a lot of stuff, and they see that these corporations is paying big money to do it. So now all of them's getting in the game. All of them's getting in the game, right? You see Cameron and Mace, right? They started their own sports show, and now they're talking sports. And these guys are legends from my era, right? They talking sports. So Jadakiss and Fat Joe is legends from my era. So I wonder as they get their feet in the game, like what are they really going to be talking about? Are they going to be talking sports? Are they going to be talking entertainment? But there's going to be things that people's going to tune in to watch them. But the Joe Buddens, Fat Joe rivalry or beef, I guess is over because Fat Joe said that he don't want no smoke. He ain't looking for no smoke. He was just looking to get something popping to bring attention to the Joe and Jada podcast, and he did it. So now everybody tuning in to watch. But as more of this come out, I report more of this. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, and remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.